Oh,
You
wait,
good?
I have the Serendipity comeback trailer coming up as an ad. They know me too well. Okay, but no, I'm not gonna watch it now. Okay, so should we start? This is gonna be on with Sia in 1, 2, 3.
This picture of Sia, though.
Yeah, I mean, her hair looks fabulous. Or wig or whatever. Okay, I like, oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, okay, woohoo! I'm gonna enjoy this then very much.
Good.
I think the lyrics are very well written on this. It just fits the melody very well. They just flow perfectly.
Just as RM says, I flow.
Yeah. What a timing. I really like this, but I throw myself into both worlds, I think. Love this one. Do you know I'm a... What? Wait.
It doesn't work, does it?
Okay, I was so surprised, right? It's like she's singing in English, but singing in a different language. Okay, back to the groove.
Back to way too much auto-tune.
Yeah, too much. But I love it. I mean, like, I think it is a very good verse, but it's just a bit too much auto-tune. Woo! This sounds so clean in comparison.
Well, they even hear, like, these voices get tuned to hell.
Yeah.
See, that sounds better.
Yeah.
When you layer her in.
Yeah. Yeah. You are so right.
First time round didn't work so well.
On her own, it sounded unusual. Oh, I remember seeing this first. You can have one guess how I felt.
Jung shook.
I knew that he's capable, so. And my favorite part is actually when he's sliding off the notes. That's my favorite part.
Well, watching him hit these notes in carpool karaoke was cool.
Yeah, I agree. I was like, there you go, in your face.
I was like, damn, Jungkook.
Yeah. I think these are almost perfect pop lyrics. Like really good pop music lyrics. Very universal.
And that is that.
Yeah, okay. That was interesting because when I first heard Sia, I was like, excuse me?
Yeah, first time she comes in, you're like, whoa, did you just come from a totally different song?
Yeah. And it's like, to be fair, like Sia has such a recognizable voice that like even if it's perfectly layered in, you're gonna hear her anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that the second way through that chorus, you heard her, but she fitted really well because she was layered in with the other guys.
Yeah. I agree. I think the second verse was much better. I think on her own,
this is the song where I have to roast BTS briefly.
Oh
or roast Big Hit more like.
Get get ready, people. Get ready.
Because they called their music video for this a kinetic manifesto. And that is the most pretentious thing I've ever heard in my entire life. It's a fucking music video, guys. It's nothing revolutionary. You're stood in like one of those reservoirs with a drum line and you're dancing. It's a music video. It's not a kinetic manifesto. It's a music video.
Okay.
Rant over.
Here's the thing. As like that's fine, because disclaimer, and as you guys know, I am such a big BTS fan that it's too serious now. If everything goes to plan, fingers crossed, I might be even a published author on BTS stuff. Okay, because they're publishing a book from the research that we did at the conference, Ben.
Oh yeah.
A very, very cool British publisher, Routledge, I think. Well,
oh yeah.
Yeah, so I sent in my chapter proposal, so hopefully they think it's good enough.
Let's hope so.
And then I can anyway. So guys, I'm very, very deep into it, but I do have to tell you, when I reacted to this, the kinetic music video, I kind of felt the same. I think the first time when I looked at the title, I was like, what is that? Even though I don't think, in all fairness, I don't think it is as bad as I think the second album from 101, when it has Eternity, whatever title. That I think that was probably the most pretentious K-pop title that I've ever heard.
I think they still called it a music video, didn't they?
Yeah. But I think their album was just and the
American
album
Light or whatever it was.
Yeah. Because the communication was it basically made people think that the most important thing that can ever happen in your life, in your whole lifetime, like your previous life, this life, and the next, is that this 101 album is coming out. And the whole communication was around it, and it just sounded, you couldn't take it seriously. But anyway, so I do agree that this title, I feel that the song itself is a manifesto. It is. So that's fair. The kinetic part, I don't get. But
I would have felt that it was a manifesto if it fitted more with the rest of the album. But I feel like this is a big departure from the rest of the album. And if this was their bold statement of this is what our album's going to be like, I'd get it with the manifesto thing. But it's not.
But isn't that isn't it a statement when it's a lead single and this is what they're promoting everywhere? Isn't that a statement then?
Yeah, but then you listen to the album and it's nothing like that.
Oh, okay.
I don't think anything else on the album was like this.
To be fair, I think this was a very interesting departure in terms of the sounds and everything. At first, I was like, okay, so where is the bass? Because we got really used to in the past couple of years, especially with electropop infused K-pop hits. You can think of Energetic, you can think of 17's Every Second Song. You have a very strong bass, and a lot of BTS songs also feature a strong bass. And this one, and because I watched a commentary about how this song was recorded, and they recorded a lot of it with an actual marching band from UCLA. And also a gospel choir from LA. So a lot of these sounds are all really instruments and stuff. So obviously that's going to give you a completely different feel to the ultimate electric bass turned up to 200 stuff. But I think what was also interesting in that music commentary, it was a great piece of music documentary stuff. That is kind of basically those artists said that they find very interesting how now BTS is embracing their music culture, in that sense that some of it they considered, some could argue with that, but they considered to be very American in terms of the marching band culture.
Well, drum lines are, yeah.
The gospel music. So they considered it as something that these American genres and American heritage is now being embraced by BTS.
Brace for the next comeback, which will be a country song or something.
Yeah, and I was like, see how the tables turned? Because it's just the communication of it, isn't it? It was previously the Americans are embracing this K-pop, and now BTS is embracing American music. And I was like, okay. It was kind of an interesting thing to hear. I saw the potential in this song about this is just going to be so great live. I was like, this is an NFL commercial song, basically. It works well. I personally loved it because the whole idea of bring the pain on, we're gonna do it together. I'm gonna bleed with you, bleed with ya. It just talks to me. So I'm like, it makes it very interesting. But one thing that I want to say about the bass as well, that it's kind of interesting, like how we often associate with K-pop music that if like the bass and the drops are really big, this is how we describe a hype song, right? And this is a different type of hype. This is the live music hype. This is the gospel choir. Hey. That's the hype.
It's like momentum as well, this song. Feels like it's always pushing forwards because of that drum line.
Yeah, exactly. And like it just keeps you going and like that sort of thing. And in the reaction video that I did, I really missed you guys. Like I don't like doing reactions alone. Anyway, so like I think I discussed basically everything about like how the vocals were and like, how I felt about each part. So do watch that if you're interested in an even more detailed description. But overall, I think it was a good song to select for the lead single. I felt that it was strong to be a lead single from the album for sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I kind of got why they chose it, but I do have some foibles. Like I don't like the vocal production. I think it's way too auto-tuned. I think it robs them of all of their personality in parts, which is not what you want to do when you're showing how good a group is. And like,
personally,
yeah, I don't know. It just the chorus is kind of weak to me. I don't think the chorus really befits a song like this.
I think I really like it, but it could have been stronger. I wouldn't say it's weak, but it could have been stronger somehow. Because I think there are some parts which are instantly like chanty and sing along. I think it could have been a bit stronger, but it's kind of interesting, like how this is very much a Western pop song. A pop song somehow. In my opinion, it has like the K-pop feel to it because it's in Korean and like some of the layering and stuff and like the breaks and dance break, which wasn't in this version now, but I do feel that I kind of want to hear a different mixing of this as well. That has those elements that I've grown to love in BTS's music. But I'm sold, I think, from a fan perspective, and this is how I describe myself, this is just going to be a really, really epic song to see live if I get a ticket to see them live. So anyway, so I think I'm good with it. In terms of Sia, with all due respect to Sia, I think it could have been better.
I don't feel like it was written with her in mind.
Not necessarily. I don't think so either. It's almost like it was a bit too low for her. The chorus.
I don't know what it is. It just doesn't really suit her, I don't think, in general.
And also like hype songs are kind of, I think her voice suits almost everything. But in terms of hype songs, that's not what you associate Sia with.
Well, you associate Sia with like power, right?
Yeah.
Like Chandelier or like
That's
Titanium.
fair.
Like she comes in and she hits hard.
Yeah,
but like when it's like lower
power.
key stuff like this doesn't really do that.
Okay, I get what you mean because like like she's really good with like the belting notes and stuff.
Yeah.
But then you need space in a song, so you can hear the timbre of her voice. Because in this, like this is just like rain keep pouring na 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 na. So it's like it's broken into parts, so you can really enjoy that legato part of her voice.
Exactly.
That like everybody loves in Chandelier. I get that sort of stuff. Okay, I kind of agree with it. It's again,
at least when she's featuring, I think she's a belter. When it's her own song, maybe she can do some of this stuff and it'll sound better. But it just when you're featuring her and the only bit she gets to do is this like low key. It's not really what you want her for, I guess.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay.
This is not playing to her strengths.
No. I agree with that. I think that's true. Okay. This was an interesting one. So yeah, guys, if you want to have more information on, do check out the other reaction because that has like even more details. Okay, so let's jump to the next song.
Let's.